G'day, my name's Wilfred West from Locksport, Victoria, Australia, and tonight I'm going to be smoking up some hamburgers. Now in the hamburgers itself they're going to be a combination of chili, salt and garlic. Then I'm going to be putting some onion on top of that, then tomato with a bit of salt and pepper wrapped around bacon. Now I'm also this is the blend I'm going to be using for this particular smoke. I still got some of the fruit wood still into there. That'll probably smoke off first, and then it should get into here because it's almost empty. I do hope you like this video. If so, please subscribe. The smoking process is going to be at 220 for, I think it's a 15-20 minutes to about 40 minutes at the most, and then you basically crank it up to 500. I don't think this smoker can go to 500. I think it only goes to 450. And then you basically crank it up to get the internal temperature of 150. I'm not quite sure what size hamburgers I'm talking about, but we're going to test it out and we'll give it a go. I do hope you like this before. I do hope you like this video, so please subscribe. Okay, welcome back. Now, as you can see, the smoker is about, so you can see the grate in the smoker, like the metal bits just there. So you really, I can dig all that out, but I'll use this one to heat the process up and get more smokiness into it, and I'll have a bit of flavour from that and also from this one. This is the premium blend of wood chips. Now, as you can see, that's pretty much full. Now you could go right up to the top, but I don't think it needs that unless you're doing, say, like a really long sort of smoke. You probably won't need that. Anyway, we'll continue on, shall we? Okay, welcome back. Now in here I've got 2 bird's eye chilies which I picked off the bushes, 2 cloves of garlic, salt. I might put some cumin, I'm not quite sure, into there. A little bit sprinkled cumin. I'm dealing a lot. Right? A bit more than enough. I'll mix all this up together. This is a handy device because you basically just put this onto there and you just pull this handle. Absolutely fantastic. And then put it all onto here, get a wooden spoon and mix all that up together that with the mince. Make them into pates. Then I'm going to slice some garlic, just slice some onion up on top of that, and then slice tomato with a bit of salt and pepper. Okay, now you can see this is what it looks like minced up together. It doesn't look like there's much there from that, but that's got plenty of flavour in there. Everything's nicely blended. Yeah, and I'm going to mix all this up with this mix, and as I said before, I'm going to put onion, tomato and bacon. Now, as you can see, just mixing that up with the spoon, that's pretty much mixed all the way through the mince. You can see the bits of garlic, you can see the bits of chili, the cumin and then the salt's all nicely spread for the mince. Now I'm going to make these into hamburgers, and I'll put some, this is Paul, put the rest of the stuff on top of that. Welcome back. Now I'm going to be putting some onion now onto that, then tomato, salt and pepper. Then I'll wrap these around in this tray. It's been sprayed. It's one of the hamburger drip trays, and then I'll get the smoke organised. And when that's all ready to go, I'll put these in there for. I'll probably put it in as soon as I start to smoke up. I might put this straight in. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to let it go for an hour anyway in the smoker at 225. Okay, this is how it looks with the bacon wrap. It's not all the way around now. I could probably try to get it firmer if I wanted to, but as I said, we've got tomato, onions, and salt and pepper on there, and we just do quickly bacon wrap these last 2, and I'll get the smoker set up. Okay, now before I put this onto the smoker, I use this little rub here, just on the top of the bacon to give it an extra bit of flavour onto there. So we'll see how that goes. These are ready to go. I'm quite happy with all this. Looks nice. I hope I can get this smoking and get really nice flavour on all this. Okay, now we've got this going eventually. The first time I started it up, it gave me a fail. I don't know why, probably because it just didn't start the heating process, I think. But anyway, she's sitting on 73 temperature at the moment. You can see all the smoke pouring out. Now, I could put it in now, but I don't want to overdo it. Like, I don't know how long I should really smoke these for. I want to smoke it for about an hour. So when it gets up to temperature, when it hits 225, then I'll put all this in, put it in that one at the very end over there in the corner. That's what I put the thermometer in, that's the biggest one. And we just constantly keep an eye on the temperature. And I've got a magpie here on the back fence. And we'll look around too. So we shall wait for the temperature to get up, and I'll show you that. Well, she's at 225. That didn't take long at all. Really surprised how short that was. So let's get started. It's about 5:30 now, so hopefully say 6:30 at the latest this should be ready, because it says half hour to 40 minutes at 225, and then they put it at 200 and so then they put it at 500 to sear it. But we're not going to worry about searing it, so I'm going to probably cook it for an hour to maybe an hour and a half at 225, and we'll see what the internal temperature is. It's got about 150. Oh, come on. That seems maybe this one. That will do there. I've got the thermometer in there. And we'll let that sit for an hour, shall we? Saying 61, 62, and still, it's got 230, 235. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to let that sit there for an hour, and we'll be back probably about say 6:30 at the earliest. Okay, now check the internal temperature. It's 140. I put it up to 230 and it's at 225 because I think that's the sweet spot to cook anything. And it's been sitting in there, so at 10 past 6 at the moment, so it's been sitting there for 40 minutes or just under 40 minutes. I'm going to quickly have a look at it. Now when I first started it, it gave me fail. Then when I started again, it worked, but it went up to over 300. So I eventually went back down to 200. I was thinking about 225, but I left it on 230. So let's have a quick look at it. I know I don't normally like doing this, but I want to have a quick look at the product and see what it looks like. This is the first time I'm doing hamburgers, so I want to. Oh, they look nice. The bacon there, though. Well, I think that's going to take a bit longer to. I don't know if it'll crisp up in there or not at that temperature. But we'll see how she goes. As I said before, 6:30, I'll check it again. I could crank the temperature up to get the bacon crispy if it hasn't crisped up by then. This is before my very first attempt at making smoked hamburgers. I do hope you like this video. Okay, welcome back. And now it's almost 6:30. The external temperature is still 230, which is good. And the internal temperature,
so that food temperature is 151. So let's have a quick look at it. And we'll have a zoom in now and have a look at that. I think that could be cooked. I think the bacon could go a little bit longer because I want to get some crisp on that bacon. But I don't know. One way to find out, it's probably taste it, but I'll pull out that probe and see what that looks like. But that bacon, it is a cold day today too, so I have a feeling that they may be cooked. So have a quick look at the probes. Because the internal temperature is 150, 151, which is about right. So I'll have a quick look at it. Get the probe out with it. That looks cooked to me. What I might do is now, to me, that looks cooked. What I'm probably going to do now is I've taken internal temperature, so I've taken the probe out so that it's dropping immediately down to temperature. But what I'm going to probably do is crank the temperature up to the highest it can go for a little bit longer, probably for another, say, 5-10 minutes. I'll put it on, say, 400 or something like that, and also 400. Crank the temperature up to get a bit of heatness, a bit of cookness into those things there. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, now the internal temperature is 219, going to 220, and I cranked it up to 500. So what I'm going to do there is just going to leave that, get up to 500, and then let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes. Well, the temperature is climbing up like you would not believe. It's sitting on 365 then, and it's going at 369. Wow. As before, I'm going to crank it up to 500 and let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes at 500. And you can see the smoke just pouring out of it, so it's almost at 400. It's 377, 378. I'm hoping to turn out well. It's getting there, which I'm happy with. I hope this will help sear the bacon and also help sear the hamburgers as well. I want it pretty much cooked all the way through, so there's no germs, nothing in there. That's the last thing you want is raw hamburger. 400 now, so another 100, and I'll show you the end result there. Okay, we've got it sitting on 500. It's been running for about 5 minutes now. So what I'll do is I'll zoom in and then we'll open her up and have a quick look at her and see what she looks like, eh? I think that probably cooked. What I'm probably going to do now is I'm going to drop the temperature back down to, say, 230, and then turn her off, and then I'll take her out. Well, I've got a definite feeling that she's cooked. As I said before, she's just going to drop the right. I want I want the temperature at 230, then I'll turn it off. I don't know if that may be the problem I played the last time when I had it to high temperature or something like that, and it caused a fail, and then cranked the volume right up. So let that cool right down to 230, and it's before I'll turn it off then. But we'll take her out now. I think that's ready. Wait until she gets to about 400. I don't want to burn myself taking her out. Oh well, I'll give it a crack. I think they're ready. I'll look at it. I'll try to zoom in here. Definitely think they're cooked all the way through. And the bacon looks nice too. So I get stuck into these. I'll take them inside and get stuck into these. But I'm going to let that cool down and smoke it before I turn it off. Okay, welcome back. Now the test now. See what she tastes like. Now I think they're definitely cooked. Now we'll cut this in half. We're just going to. Oh, yeah, that is definitely cooked. So what I'll do is I'm going to have a test of everything here, and we'll go from there. Oh, juicy, nice. I'm surprised how juicy they are. Anyway, my name's Wilfred West from Locksport, Victoria, Australia, signing off. Thank you again for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. You all have a great day now.